Hi guys, it's Ben Heath from Lead Guru, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to exclude people from your Facebook ad campaigns. Now, why would you want to exclude people from your Facebook ad campaigns? Well, it comes up more often than you would expect. Let's say, for example, you're running a Facebook ad campaign and you've got an introductory offer in there. So you've got a special offer, perhaps a discount, perhaps something free, but it's only available to new customers. It's not an offer that's available to existing customers. Well, perhaps when you run your Facebook ad campaign, you would want to exclude your existing customers from seeing those ads because you don't want them to be annoyed that they're not eligible for the offer. You don't want to waste money advertising to people that can't take advantage of the offer, that sort of thing. Another scenario that comes up quite often is when people want to, they're worried about audience overlap. So they're worried about advertising to the same audience across a couple of different interests. So let's say, for example, you're advertising to one interest that are people interested in tennis, and you're advertising to another interest that are people interested in Andy Murray. Well, those two audiences are going to overlap massively. So perhaps you want to exclude one interest from the other one so that you have a completely separate audience to advertise to. Okay, that's another scenario that comes up. And there are a few other things, like if you have different areas of your business, perhaps you want to exclude customers or people who visit your website in one area from the other, etc., etc. So these things do come up. It is a very useful tool, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do that in this video. Before I do, I want to quickly mention that you should stick around to the end of this video because there's a few free Facebook advertising resources that I think you're going to find very, very interesting, very useful. So stick around to the end to hear about those. Okay, with that said, let's go ahead and get into it. So here I am inside an example Facebook ad account, and I've navigated to the ad set level. So you can see here we've got example ad set because targeting and excluding people from your targeting is all done at the ad set level. So I'm going to go ahead and click edit and come into here. Now, there are basically two sort of major groupings of people that, well, I suppose three, but two that most people think of that you might want to exclude from your Facebook ad campaigns. And I'm going to go through these in list of difficulty. So the most obvious one that you may want to exclude is things based around location and demographic. So perhaps I just want to advertise in the UK and I want to exclude anyone outside the UK. Well, by just selecting UK here, that effectively does that, okay? I don't need to sort of specifically exclude based on locations other countries like the US, Canada, because I'm only advertising in the UK. That's just what's going to be done automatically. But let's say there was a section within the UK. Perhaps I didn't want to advertise in London. Okay, perhaps I figured that market was too competitive. I could select all of the United Kingdom. I could change that include to exclude like I've just done there. And I could select London as a city. And you can do the target area. So I could just have, the city itself, which is going to be right in the center. I could have the city plus 25 miles, which is going to contain a lot of southeast England. I can adjust that down to 10, up to 50. You get the idea. So the first thing is that's how you go about excluding specific locations. I can exclude people based on age range. And you do that again by not actively excluding, by just selecting. But perhaps I want to exclude everyone that is not 30 to 55 because I know that that's my target demographic. And exactly the same, I can exclude people based on gender. So if I just want to advertise to women and exclude men, that's what that will achieve. Okay, so that's sort of, this is a fairly obvious one that you'll be familiar with. I'm going to get onto more interesting things in a second. This isn't sort of groundbreaking, fairly obvious. By selecting your options, you're automatically excluding other people, and you can specifically exclude locations. The parts people really think about, how do you go about excluding people, is number one down here in detailed targeting. I want to advertise to people that are interested in tennis, but for whatever reason, usually because I'm already advertising to this audience, I want to exclude people. You can see here, exclude people that are interested in something else. So let's say that are interested in Andy Murray. I can select that option there. Okay. So you can see that I've got 1.4 million. If I take that out, that's 1.7 million. So there are 300,000 people that are interested in Andy Murray that aren't interested in tennis. And perhaps I want to specifically target those people in another ad set. Absolutely fine. People do that sort of thing all the time. So this is how I go about excluding people down here at the sort of interest behavior level. There are lots of different options you could do this. I could, for example, just trying to think of something else. I could want to advertise to people that are Manchester United fans, that aren't Liverpool fans, For example, for those of you not interested in football or soccer, if you're not in the UK, that might not make any sense to you, but I could go ahead and add one here and make sure I exclude another one there, depending on what I'm advertising, okay? That's one option, or the second option. The third option, and the one that people think about the most, is custom audiences. Now, custom audiences refers to people that have already had an interaction with your business previously. So it could be people who visited your website, people who have watched a video of yours on Facebook, people who are on a customer list, okay? I'm not going to show you how to create a custom audience in this video. I've got another video tutorial, very detailed, shows you exactly how to do it, shows you exactly how to create all sorts of different custom audiences. I'll include a link to that video in the description, the video description below. So go ahead and check that out if you're not familiar. But why would you want to exclude custom audiences? All sorts of reasons. I already given you one at the beginning of the video, which is you've got an introductory offer. You don't want existing customers to see ads with introductory offers in them. And perhaps you want to exclude people on your email list because you're doing a lot of email marketing and you're thinking, well, I don't want to email these people and pay to advertise to them on Facebook, something along those lines. All sorts of reasons why you might want to exclude custom audiences from your Facebook ad campaign. Let me show you how to do it. So you don't want to add them in here. That will actually target that audience. You instead want to click this little exclude button. You can see it brings up these two entry field options. Then if I click in here, I can, for example, select this example customer list. Now, assuming this has got everyone, all my customers on, or perhaps, customers that I want to exclude specifically, that are a segment of my customers, depends on what you're doing, what your business is offering. By including that in here and adding in this example, anyone who meets this criteria, who is interested in tennis, not interested in Andy Murray, in the UK, but not in London or within 25 miles of the centre, and not in my example customer list will see my ads. So this will make sure that anyone in my customer list doesn't see my ads, okay? And as I said, instead of customer list, I could add in website visitors. I could add in my email list. I could add in people who have seen videos on Facebook. Anything you can create a custom audience for. I could add in people that interact with my Facebook page. Maybe I don't want them to see an ad that I'm running for whatever reason. There can be all sorts of reasons. That is how you go about doing it. Not very complicated to do, but can be very effective and can really help you segment out your offers, which can help your Facebook advertising efforts. Instead of just offering one thing to everyone, perhaps you have different offers for existing customers, different offers for new customers, different offers for people on your email list, and you can segment that all out with these exclusions. You can really get creative and have a play. So best of luck with it. Hopefully that's been useful. Before you go, I want to quickly tell you about a free Facebook advertising resource that I mentioned at the beginning of this video. And that's a free webinar I've created called 3 Killer Facebook Advertising Strategies to Double or More Your Revenue. And I'd strongly recommend you check this webinar out because it doesn't matter how good your targeting is, this video is obviously about targeting, how engaging your ad creative is. If you're not using the right strategy and the right strategy for your business, that's why we give 3 different ones, by the way, because you need different strategies for different businesses, your Facebook ads will not work. You need to use the right strategy, the right sales funnel for whatever it is you're advertising. You will find out exactly how to do that in this webinar. There will be a link in the video description. It is completely free. Go ahead and watch it now. Another thing I want to quickly mention is our Facebook advertising services. So my business Lead Guru is a Facebook advertising agency. We work with hundreds of different clients in all sorts of different industries, running campaigns for e-commerce, local, service, tech-based, you name it, we've run ad campaigns for it. We're delivering really fantastic results for a number of our clients. And if you want better results from Facebook advertising and you're spending more than $3,000 a month or want to spend more than $3,000 a month, I'd love to have a conversation with you. You can go ahead and book a free call with me if you meet that criteria. Just click on the link in the video description. Go ahead and book a free strategy session with me. Last 30 minutes, no pressure, no obligation to do anything. I'll just find out some more information about your business. I'll tell you how we might be able to help, the sorts of results we've achieved for similar customers to yourself, and maybe we can do something together. So go ahead and click on that link and join and book a call if you would like. Again, link is in the video description. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Comment below to let me know. Got any questions? Pop them in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Turn on the little bell notification so you receive notifications when I publish new videos when you do. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks a lot, guys. Bye-bye.